Okay. Uh, Actually, there is a vast syllabus in Excel, so it is not possible to do all the things in a single class. No, but there is something which is very important, and it's daily use in our professional life uh, for Excel work. Okay, so some are very little things, but very useful things. And there is some tricks in Excel, which if we know, we can uh, improve our Excel work very easily. Okay, so by this way, we can improve our work, as well as we get the better opportunity to work in Excel. So there is some topic which I select for today. These are paste special. In paste special, we are mostly work in a single option. Who is joining now? Soban. Hello, Soban. Hello, Soban. Can you hear me? Soban, can you hear me? Soban, you are in mute, I think. Hello. Hello, Soban. Can you hear me? Hello,
Yes,
Soban.
Abhida, I hear you.
Okay, okay. So I just start the topic, not start anything. I just introducing the all the topics. Okay. So
Mhm.
today I start the select some topic which is very important in Excel work. These are paste special. We are using paste special only the copy paste from another one table or one data to another place of data. But there's another options is available in paste disposal. So we discuss today's class. Also, there is Excel functions is available. So we discuss all the Excel functions in today's class. Okay. Also, we have a option for create a table. So there is a lot of benefit to create a table and work in Excel. So why we create a table and why we work with the table, we discuss in this class. Also, there is an option very important is VLOOKUP. Why you using the VLOOKUP, and how we use it the VLOOKUP. Every interview, most of the Excel working interviews, they asked, the VLOOKUP, and most of the candidates are fail to answer this, because Excel is VLOOKUP is very important, but most of the people don't know it. I introduce the VLOOKUP today, and also there's a lot of options to the Excel tricks. Also, filter tricks is available. That means in a one shot, how we can filter all the data. We have also option to click and filter it, but we have a trick. Just click one button and it is filter out. So I try to discuss with, we start the topic today. First, I start with the paste special. Okay. If you are facing any problem or any doubt, just inform me, and I will elaborate that topic. Okay. Okay, paste special. And also in my today's session, I also provide all the documents, that means notes, how it's work, and what type of the things is available in paste special. In every topic I will give a note as well as example. Okay. So in paste special, there are many options is available like this. Okay. Suppose uh, in paste special. What is why we use a paste special? Suppose I have a formula is available here. Suppose some most of the time we use a paste special for this. I want to sum this column, correct? But if I want to keep the formulas, let it be. But if I want to change this formula in number format, just we copy, Control C, and if I right click or Alt, Control Alt V, we have an option, select the value and paste it. So it is normally changed into normal number format. Okay, but this is only one option we mostly use in paste special, but there is a lot of use or lot of options is also available in paste special which we do not use, or we have no information about it. But if we know it, so we can use the Excel very fast. Suppose uh, okay, suppose I I if I copy this and paste over here as like paste special. Okay, in paste special there is a four part. One is paste. This is only used for paste, and most of the time we use only this part, this value paste, and use it. But we have the another option called as operator. uh, what's the work is it? In operator there is a four option. One is none, by default it is selected, and another is multiplication or multiply, add, divide, and subtraction. First I try to use the multiplication. What is the use of it? Suppose I have a table. This is a table for sales. Okay, now I want to increase all the sales with the 10%. Okay, so now think about it. If I want to increase the 10%, so at first I want to calculate what's the 10% of this amount. Then we sum the this percentage amount and this amount, and here I can write the total. It is also take much time. Suppose uh, I want to increase the sale in 10%. Suppose increase the sale 10%. So that time I calculate this into 10%. Okay, this is the value. And if I want to uh, uh, find the total of this, so now we can sum both of the amount, this comma this. And this is a very time consuming, as well as there's a formula is available. If I want to send this data to anyone, and removing the formula again, I want to again we need to paste special and send the data, so it's take very time consuming. So it's a very small tricks we can use. uh, Increase 10% means now the value is 110%, correct? There is a percentage 100%, this is 100%, and now increase the 10%, that means now it is 110%. So if I write 110% here, okay, I write a thing 110% here, just copy it, okay, and select the data where I want to change the value. Then Control Alt V, that means the option from where I uh, mostly do the paste special. Select the value paste which every time we work with, and select the multiplication. Just okay. Let's see. It's changed the value. Okay. In one shot, you calculate all the things. No need to add any column. No need to calculate anything. Just you have to copy and paste all over the your numbers and paste it with the paste special, selecting with the value as well as the multiplication option. I've also give the details in note portion. Okay, let's check. I will give you example here. Okay, right. Enter 100. It's an example for 5% increasing. So enter 5% and select the paste special multiplication options. Then value paste in range. It's 105% increase. And same thing. If I want to decrease, same thing we can do with it. Mm, Example, suppose I want to decrease the 30%. So suppose now it is the sale value and I want to decrease its 30%. So 100% and decrease the 30%. So now the calculation is it is 70%. Just copy it and paste enter value. Alt Control V. It is a shortcut for paste special. Select the value and select the multiplication. Let's check. It decreased the value to 30%. So, and most important thing, there's a no formulas over here. So you no need to know any formula for percentage increasing or decreasing, or you don't know, no need to know any another things. No need to add any column or uh, any rows over here. Okay, just within these rows, you can update this. Same thing, you can add or subtract or divide anything from here. Suppose I want to add 100 with everything. That means every cell I want to 100 or 1000. Okay, I want to add 1000 rupees or dollar with entire cell. How we can do? Just copy and select my data, paste a special value, and now my option is change is add. If I want to subtract, then I subtract. If I want to divide, then select divide. But most important thing, I have to select the value option and add. Let's check. Let's change 1000. And previously it was 516. Now it's changed to 51. Previously it was 515. Now it's changed to 516. Okay, but I'm not using any formula over here. So any problem in this portion? Both of you? So
No, sir.
okay, okay. Thank you. And there is a another option in paste special. Uh, yeah. Uh, Suppose I want to suppose this is my data or table. Suppose I take the table. I take a little decrease the table and paste over here. Okay. Now this is a vertical table. That means that all the data are increases. Number of data increases row wise. That means uh, upper to lower. That means it is vertical table. Now I change this table to horizontal. So how we can change? We just copy it and control alt control V. There's an option called transpose. If I click the transpose option and OK, let's see, my data is now become a horizontal data. Okay, so every time if I want to change the type of table, that means it is a vertical table, and now I want to change the table to horizontal, so no need to update the table row wise or column wise, just one shot I can change it. Okay. Okay. Hello Mita. Okay, so this is also used as a paste dispersal, and control C, copy it. Also, there is a option for comment. Suppose we write any comment, or I write any comment over here. Okay, right click, write a comment.
Sir, can you explain the transpose once again?
Yes, you. Just I copy the data. Okay, and select a blank cell, any blank cell. Just Control Alt V. There is an option for transpose. Just check it and OK. Okay, it is transpose, automatically transpose. If the my data is in vertical, it's moved to horizontal, and if my data is in horizontal, that time if I transpose it, there's also option for transpose. If I click it, it is also again back to vertical. Okay, so there's a vice versa option is available. Just 1 second, someone is calling for class. Just 1 minute. Okay, this is all about the paste dispersal. Also, I select today's function, second option or second topic is functions. Most of us know the functions options, but there is some option which are most very rarely used. No, we mostly use sum, average, count, but mostly not use the sum product or count A. What is count A? What is a count blank? What is maximum, minimum, and all things. Okay, and what is the shortcut for sum? So if I go to and don't about memorize anything, everything is in my note. I will also send this sheet to you via mail. Okay, and also I provide the video recording. So if anytime you forget, just access the video. It is a lifetime free video, so you can access from mobile as well as your system for any time. Okay, for this, suppose some there's a option for sum, that means summation. If I want to total sale or total profit anything, so we have normally use the sum. Okay, there's an option for sum, number 1, number 2, number 3. We can add suppose 30, 39, anything manually we can add it, or we can select the range from this. Also, most of the thing we use to select the data. Suppose sum, how we calculate it? Suppose I want to need the total cell from this table. So I select entire table and enter. Okay, this is the total sum. It is a total sum of this table. But if I want to add the 500 or 600, include it, including it, how we can do it? We can do plus 500 with it. Okay. Or we have an option like this, comma 500. Any value, not only 500, any value you can do it and enter. So it is automatically calculated with it. And also this is a range, this is a sum range. Okay, this is the only one range. If I want to calculate 1, 2, 3 ranges at a time, how we calculate? Suppose I have a column, this is column C and this is column D. I want to add both column in a single sum. So most of the mm, most of them are used as a this, then sum and calculate it, and then sum it. So it is something time consuming. So we don't need to do it. Just only single sum we can do it. Just select a range. That means select the first range, comma, select the second range, and so on. Any range you can select and comma and select the second range. Enter, comma. Let's see, it calculate both the column at a single formula. Okay, so you have no problem in it. Also, we can use this the total sum. If I want to average cell sum and average formulas both are same, like it, just syntax are different. Syntax is I write sum, here I want to write the average. Average, if I select I want to average that average cell. So normally average means sum divided by number of cell. This is the average. So I no need to calculate sum and divided with the count. No need to, just write average and select the range and enter. Let's see, it's keep the average of this cell. Okay. Okay. So average and sum is same, just syntax is different. There is a sum and there is average. Also, if I want to average the both things, that time I just write the comma and select the another cell. We can do it. Also, there's an option for maximum minimum. That means if I want to know what's the maximum cell in this range, that means I have a table. I want to know what is the maximum cell in this table. So I write max formula, max, and select the range. Please mute yourself, everyone. There's a background noise. Thank you. And select the range. Okay, that means this is the maximum cell. If I verify it, is it correct or not? Just I do and sort it largest to smallest. Let's see. This is the largest one, which I know from here. Okay, so if I want to know the maximum cell from the selection, so I can calculate from here. Also, if I want to know the minimum cell, same thing, we use the min function and select the range, enter, it gives the minimum cell. How we can know it's correct or not? Just go down, let's see, 501. If I change it to 400, let's see it's changed or not. Yes, it's changed. So via this we can use the maximum, minimum, sum, and this. Just 1 minute. Also, the mm, formula is count. Everyone know the count formula. And why we use the count formula? We use the count formula for counting the number of cell or number of row in the entire table, or number of column in entire table, whatever I want to select. That means number of selection cells, its count. If I count this, it gives 98. That means I have a data, 98 data in this table. Okay, but how we use, what is the use for count A? There are the two options. If I select, let's see you in we have a two options, count and count A. What is the use is count and what is used for count A? Count is used for only number. If there is anything which is not number, it is not included in count formula. Okay, suppose I write any ABCD, anything. Okay, if remove this and calculate. Okay, this is not a number, that's why it removed from the count. If I then add again, it is again 98. But if I want the count from this month option, suppose I have only one column, this is B column, I have only one column, and I want to count this, and if I select it, I don't get any answer, it's 0. But I want this calculation. How we can do? We can do by count A. If I select count A and select it, it's adding. That means count is calculate only the number. Count A calculate number plus alphabet. That means alphanumeric number or any alphabets, it is calculated. So there is no issue with any calculation. And if I want to know how many the alphabets available there, suppose I change this range to C. Change range to C. It's 98. Both are 98 because this is all the number. But if I change it to alphabet, it's 97. And I want to know how many values are not number. That time just I subtract from this minus this, it's calculate, that is one value which is not a number value, we can find it out. Okay, if the meeting is disconnected, please add the second meeting. Okay, because maximum time is for 40 minutes in Zoom app, that's why. Okay, no worries, just use the second after 5 minutes. I add the second link and use it after 5 minutes. Okay, equal to, if there is a blank cell is available, how we calculate it? Equal to mm, count count blank is available. If I select the count range, it calculate how many blank cell is available there. See, there is only one cell is blank. If there is many data I have and I cannot find is there any blank cell is available or not, just select the data and use the blank formula, count blank formula. It gives the count blank option. Okay, how many blanks are available? Let's see it. Okay, so this is count and sum all about and maximum minimum. Also, the next topic is create a table. How how we create a table and why and what is the use for create a table. Suppose I have a data like this. I don't need to do anything with it. Just if I want to calculate anything, I just do the sum, multiplication or division, anything else, or pivot table. We can do anything else from it. But why we change it to table? I make it a table. This is a table I know, but this is a format table. I select the data. How we create the table? First, I want to know, inform you. Select the data, entire data, insert and click the table. Okay, and check my table has a header. And it's changed into the table. You from here you can change the table design also. If you mm, mm, clear here, it is now also a table, but not any format. Okay, this is called here you see it is a table one, but not uh, get any format. So what is the benefit of it? Suppose I calculate the sum from this. Okay, this is my value. If I not use the formulas, not use the table, that time if I add any value in it, that time again my range should be increased. But if I add the table, that time no need to increase the table range. Okay, just increase the table, it is automatically calculated over here. Also, suppose I want to add a single new column over here. See, it is automatically formatting and including in table. And if I calculate anything, it is also include my suppose I want to create a pivot table, it is also include this pivot table or chart also. So it is very helpful to create a pivot table. So every time if we use any calculation, change your data to table and then you work. So it is very helpful for you. Next and most important is VLOOKUP. Okay, most of you know the VLOOKUP. However, there's some trick or details, and most of don't know what is the VLOOKUP and how it is used. So I start from a very beginning. What is VLOOKUP? VLOOKUP is full name is virtual lookup. What is use it? The VLOOKUP is used for virtually table extract the data from virtual table. Most of the our table is virtual. Sorry, not virtual, vertical. It is not virtual, it is vertical. Okay, suppose I have a table. Most of the table I have a header and all the data is one by one in uh, below options. Okay, like this header is available and all the data is increased from up to low, and this is called virtual data. And how suppose I have a huge data over here and I want to stack uh, value from here and calculate my things. Okay, so that time we use VLOOKUP. How we use? Suppose I want the data of John. That means how much sale done by John. Okay, so that time I extract the data for John from my table. That time we set this as a VLOOKUP. What is the VLOOKUP? The syntax is VLOOKUP. See, Excel always give the syntax, and I will elaborate all the informations from here. Go back, go to my VBA options. See, first thing, it's lookup value. What is the lookup value? The lookup value is which things by which I want to find. Suppose I want to find the data of John. So John is my lookup value. And look, table array. What is a table array? Table array is the table from where I want to extract the data. It's called table array. And column index. Column index means from which column I want to extract the data. And then lookup range. There's a lookup range, that means true or false. Most of the time we use a false. And why you use a false, I will explain. So I give an example. Suppose this is a small data, but most of the time we have a lot of data and I want to extract some of the data from there. So it is not possible to filter out from the huge data. So we use this via this one. How we can use? First, we'll use VLOOKUP. Select lookup value. This is my lookup value. Okay, comma. Now it's required the table array. What is the table array? Table array means this is my table array. My entire table which already provided. Comma, column index. Column index means from which column I want to extract the data. I want to extract the data from cell. So index means counting. I need to count from cell to from this to cell. I have to count 1, 2, 3, 4. That means this is 4, column number 4. I want to extract the data from column number 4, comma. There are the two options, true or false. Mostly we use false or 0. Why we use? Because we use exactly the name John. Suppose there is a name for Johnny or uh, John and underscore something else. So I don't want this data. I want exactly the cell exist John. That time we use 0. Most of the time we want the exact value. That's why we use 0. And the time sometime we need to require approx value. That time we use 1, but 99% cases we use 0 or false. Both are same. If you can write false or you can write 0. Enter. See, this is stack the value of the. If I change the name, just change the value with it. So we can easily extract the data from here. This is VLOOKUP. Nothing bigger thing. VLOOKUP. Everyone think that VLOOKUP is a very critical or is. Yes, there's a lot of options of VLOOKUPs over here. Can everyone hear me? Hello? Can everyone hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. No problem. No problem. If any issue, please inform me. Okay. Any internet issue or any problem, please inform me. Okay. So it is VLOOKUP. Any doubt in VLOOKUP? One is okay. Any doubt in VLOOKUP? Because it is a very important in daily life. most of the cases, if you go to any interview or any EMIS table, first question is, VLOOKUP. So you have anyone, uh, to all, any doubt in VLOOKUP in this small portion? Okay, no reply. So go ahead. Suppose in VLOOKUP, most of the time we use like it. Okay, but suppose I have two John in my data. In a single company, there is a many people have same name, correct? So what is the resolution for it? We have a many name which is matched same to same. That time we need to segregate both of them from here. If I use John here, it's only extract the first data. VLOOKUP is finding the data from top to bottom. Anytime it get the data, it stop finding and provide the value, give the output value. So it is very difficult to find out this John. If there is a one option for employee ID, we can, well and good, we can find out or use the VLOOKUP through the this option. But if I have no option, unique cell is available here or unique column is not available, that time we need to calculate through another option. Just I need some back option. I write the serial number. Okay, suppose serial number 1, 2, and so on. If I write serial number, now I add a column over here. Okay, this is the, I write a column name, anything you can write, no problem. Just I concatenate. What is concatenate? Concatenate is a formula to add two cell into a single cell. This is called concatenate. So I use the formula concatenate. Concatenate the first one or concatenate the this one, comma, anything else you can write underscore, comma, and this one. See, now this is John 1 and this is John 5. That means no need to, it is the John number 2, no need to do it. Just it is segregated. And now if I VLOOKUP from here, also we have a option. Suppose they have a second name also, we can segregate it from second name. Also we can find over here from this. Suppose I write VLOOKUP from here, VLOOKUP. Suppose I extract the data from here, comma. This time this is not my cell. The selection cell is from here, is to this, comma. And now I want to stack the data from here. So it is 4, comma 0. There is no data, so has NA. If the VLOOKUP cannot find any data, that time it's showing has NA. That means there is no data to find out. If I write John underscore 1, that time it give the first John data, John underscore 5, it give the second John data. I change it 1000. See, see the second John data. So from VLOOKUP we can do this. Also, there's a lot of options in VLOOKUP, but due to very short time, we cannot elaborate all the things. There's many tricks in VLOOKUPs is available. That means if functions with VLOOKUPs, also masking with VLOOKUPs, there is all available. If we get any time in future, I will explain. Also, I have a YouTube channel is available. You can subscribe my channel available there. I always upload my videos over there. You can also get the videos from here there also. Also, uh, so this is VLOOKUP, and now come back to tricks option, filter tricks. What is a filter tricks? Most of the time we use the filter. How we use? If we need to do any filter anything, we just select any of the cell in my data, go to data and select the filter, and from drop down we select the data from here. Okay, and second shortcut option is Control Shift L. If we use Control Shift L, it is select the filter. Now I select my data. Suppose I want to select the January, select the January and OK. It select the January's data. But this is the shortcut. But also there is a one shortcut, which is just single shot you use and you can find your own data. How we do? You do the Excel setting. There's many things in Excel background setting as available. Most of us don't know about it. Just one setting change, Excel can work for you very huge. So how we can change it? We go to file. If you use 2010 and up, you just go to file, or if you lower version 2007 or else, there is a Excel options is available. Click over there, or in 2010 or above, just click on file. Okay, okay, not file, in Excel option. Okay, click on Excel option. It's hanging. Click on click on file. Okay, go to option, wait for some time, go to quick access toolbar, click over here, select by default it is popular comment, select all comments. You can see all the Excel working comments are available here, everything. You just try to find the filter, and it is selected as alphabetic. So just try to find out. Now destination is filter. Filter, filter, filter. Alt command. Yeah, this is my filter. There's a many things right filter, but I need this filter with this icon. Just double click over here. See, you can double click over here or select and add. See, there is a also, I have also select some things. This is another things in Excel, which is created by me also. And I select the filter. What is the benefit? If I save it, just okay. Let's see, in top left hand corner, you can find this icon is available. Okay, that means this filter option is available now in your shortcut. So this time, what should you do? Just suppose you want to uh, find the January's data. Just click on January. Okay, press Alt and it find the number. That means in my case, it is situated with 7. Just press the 7 button from your keyboard. Okay, it is not working now. Right? Alt 7. Let's see. Okay. There's something software is not using. This time I think recording is running, that's why not working or not. Alt 1, it's safe. That means it's working. Alt 7. One second, file, I think select the wrong things, I don't know. Quick Excel toolbar, filter, if I remove this one, again select the proper comments, all comments, go to filter, filter. Analyze the table, filter button, design table button, filter. If I add it, filter, I think it's not. Okay, 7. I think this time it's not working. I don't know why. There is some settings problem issue. I think I need to restart my Excel again. I don't need to restart now for this. Just remember it. Just go to this option. If this is not correct option, I select. This is the correct option. You have to select the filter. Add. This is the correct option. And add it. Try in your system. Hopefully it will work. But in my system, I think it is a hang. That's why it is not working for this time. It's work. Check your in system. It will work. It. I think this time it's not work. But try this. It's working. Okay. By this option, you can use it. There's some the problem in my Excel, I think. That's why it is not working. But that option is correct. Okay. Now, suppose I have a uh, I want to create a data. Okay. For suppose in year ending or start of the year, I need to create report for January to December in a Excel. Okay. So I require 12 sheet to add. Suppose I have a new table, a new workbook or new Excel. I need to add January, February, March, April, May, June. That means 12 sheet I have to add and rename it. And then add my data one by one in all the sheet. So uh, this is very time consuming and it takes a long time to do. How we can do in very short? That means I want to add all the seats, 12 seat, 13 seats, any seat. I want to add and as well as rename it in a single click. How we can do it? At first, I need, take a fresh mm, seat, or you can also use in existing seat also, but I don't do in my working books because it is already formatted. So I take a new seat, just take Jan to, I write Jan to December. Okay. Then drag it and write Jan to December. Okay. So I want to add these seats in my in my workbook. How we can do it? At first, I write a header, select my data, go to insert, go to pivot. I add a pivot table. Okay, no need to any knowledge about pivot table. Just know only this step only. Just drag this month to filter option. That's it. Just do this step now. You have to go to analyze. If we select the pivot table, if we select anywhere, you do not get the option. If you select this part, you get the option for analyze and design. If we select any other place, you do not get any option. But if you select in this Excel, sorry, pivot table, you get this option. Click on analyze, go to option. In option, there is a drop down, and the second option is show report filter page. Just click it, and after clicking, there is a option for month. That means header of my table. This is my, you can say, one liner table or one column. It is known as a table. You can take, because pivot table built with a table, it is a one liner table. So at first it find the table header, from which header you want to create this list. Just go to and click here and get report. If there is a multiple options, it gives a multiple, but don't worry, it gives a month, that is header of my use. Just click on OK. Let's see. You can see all things. All the seat name is updated: January, February, March, April, and it was also renamed. If you want to work here, no need to do, just select it. Suppose you want to update your own table or own data in January file, just delete it and start working. If you want to update any data in February, just delete it and working. Okay. So in a single shot, you can create hundreds seats in a single click. No need to do mm, plus, add plus, then rename. No need to do. Just within a very short, you can do it. Okay. It, mm, okay. Some what's this? Most of the you know about it, but I just remember one thing to revise it. Suppose I take one data from here. How we can create a drop down list? Okay. Sometime we require to create a drop down list from our sheet. So how we can do? Suppose I have a data like this. I want to create a drop down list for region. So suppose I have a table. Uh, 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 from here I take it. I take it from here. Okay, there is a multiple of options is available. That means southeast. There's a many southeast is available here. But in drop down, in any drop down, if we find that every drop down have a single options. If we uh, create a drop down and see, we try to find like this. Okay, no need to repeat all the data. So first we just select my data. If we want to remove the duplicate from my data, we have an option in data, go to remove duplicate, click here. There's a all the options available. If there's a multiple columns is available, you have multiple, give the multiple options. Let's give the example. Suppose I want to remove duplicate only from the region part. Okay, if I click here, say we get the all the informations, all the header name. Just unselect and select the region. It remove all the duplicate value from region and give you the answer. Same thing, if I have only one column, so it gives the only one option from here. Just give the OK. So it gives only one option. A second. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I want to create a drop down list from it. How we can create? We have an option to create a drop down list from here, same place. Where I want to create a drop down list, select this cell, go to data, go to data validation. From data validation, you select the first one, data validation. Then you have to select from drop down list to list, and in list select the source. You have to select the source from here. Okay, now it's create the drop down list from here. You can select from here. Most of the cases we some our making report or anything, we need to create the drop down list from here. Okay, suppose in VLOOKUP we can use the drop down list to do it. As per example, suppose I want to use the all the informations from here. It is now it is 5 column 5. Suppose I want to make a drop down list over here. Okay. Now for the timing, I want to delete it. Okay, no worries. I will take another table for your example. Okay. Suppose I want to remove it, create a pivot table, but selecting with the it. Suppose there is a job. At first, by default, I create a pivot table with sorry VLOOKUP with it. VLOOKUP, select the table, comma. There's an option for 1, 2, 3, 4. I just write 4, comma 0, enter. Now if I want to create a drop down list over here, just I go to validation, data validation. From that data validation, I create a list and I select my name. Okay. So every time I no need to write the name. I just select from drop down list and give the result here. So many uses you can use as per your requirement, but this is one of the example for use the uh, drop down list. Also we use a drop down list to create a report also. Okay, so that's it for today. It is a open forum for anyone. You have any question, please you can discuss with me. Anyone, any question? Have you any question? So on, Rajit, Amit, any question? Hello, so any question?
No,
Hello.
sir.
Okay. Okay, so we'll stop today. Okay, I will definitely send you the video as well as this uh, data to you all. Okay, just 1 minute. Uh, 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 1 minute just. Okay, no worries. I will send to everyone who will give me the request. Some of them are not joining, no problem. And so Soam is joined and Amita. This is Arindam. Amit, who is Amita? It is Arindam. Hello,
No, no, no. Amita separate,
Amita.
Amita Naik.
Amita Naik. Okay. Have you filled up the form? Because I have no email address.
No, no, I haven't filled the form.
Okay, okay. Can you give me the email address because I have to send the details. Just wait.
I'll send it in the chat.
Okay. Email address. Okay, just wait. I just copy it. Anyone who is not included in my list, so I can copy your name from here and I can send you the mail. So everyone is available, correct? No problem. Okay. Okay. Thank you for joining this class. Hope you can learn anything from in very little time. If you have any questions regarding this topic, you can mail me or WhatsApp me or uh, mm, ping me in WhatsApp, so I can give you the reply, as well as you can mail me. I will check and reply regarding any doubt. Okay. Okay. Bye. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. Bye.
Welcome. So